Just time to long, now it's up to me. Now it's up to me. Now it's up to me to be all I can be. Now it's up to me. It's up to me. All the rules that I see are taking hold inside of me. So much to lose, so many times. One thing comes to mind. Open yourself, let me inside. Open your arms, I have nowhere to go, so let me into you. I need to be where nothing can hurt me. Open your legs to let me crawl inside of you. I need to be inside your womb, so take me home. Inside of you, envelop me, I'm home. Bringing me down, bringing me down. I wanna be your baby. Bringing me down, bringing me down, bringing me down. I wanna be your baby. Bringing me down. Open your lips and take me in. I need to be inside within. Let me become a part of you. Let me inside of you. Swallow me whole. I wanna know the things you hide. I wanna feel the things you feel. I wanna breathe the air you breathe. I wanna live inside of you. Take me. Bringing me down, bringing me down. I wanna be your baby. Bringing me down, bringing me down.
least try it the first time, whether I slam or not. If I go for it, I think I'm going to do well at these next couple pumps.
All right.
I'm 27,
Just turned 27, huh?
hard to say, but yeah, I told myself if I'm ever interviewed sometime soon I was going to lie about my age, but I went ahead and spilled the beans. I'm 27.
So do you think that age inhibits you at all?
Oh, not at all. I mean, some people might think it's old, but believe me, I don't feel at all old. I've got another 10, 20 years left in me still. Going great, couldn't be better. It's hard for people to, it's hard for me too to realize when I look back, this would be my 5th year riding for them. That's how fast time flies. So I've ridden for Mongoose longer than I did for Haro back in the day, and it's been great ever since. I mean, they've totally professional, really good to work with, support me 100%. So, well, I gave a couple of people there a bunch of things that I wanted done on a new bike. New Hooligan should be out. It should have, if everything goes as planned, if they give them, all the tips I've given, they'll have much thicker dropouts. They'll have those newer forks I tested out back at Lake Owen, which worked great. Larger diameter with rifle tubing and all that good stuff.
Uh-huh.
And they'll have 990 mounts. Should make a lot of people happy. Everybody seems to swear by those. And the fork holes will be a little bit lower, which doesn't really matter to me, but a lot of people have told me they want them lower, so I figured might as well do what everybody else wants, because I can ride them wherever they're at. I think it's already picked up. I mean, as far as if you want to go by sales and the industry per se, all that, supposedly I've heard a lot of good things lately that sales have picked up. But as far as around here, there's always been, since day one, a lot of riders. There definitely are, like, a few people getting back into it and a lot of new people, but it doesn't ever seem like it ever really did slow down riding-wise around here, so I don't expect a lot of changes. But this spring in particular, though, it was freaking me out. I mean, that one day, it's probably 40 different people over the course of a day, came into that backyard and back out, and it's just, nobody called anybody. It's just, the kid barely even rides that lives there. His dad's just really cool and lets us. You just got all these cars piled up in the driveway. It looks like a miniature contest going on every day that's good weather. No, I can't lie. I haven't ridden Flatland since, Chicago.
You're looking pretty strong on flat, man. I'll tell you.
And before that, I hadn't ridden much either. I don't know. To be quite honest, I'm really bored with it lately. I'll never quit it altogether, though, because I know it's just like anything else. It goes through phases. There'll be a day when I really enjoy riding it again. I don't ever expect to be at the level of the guys that are on top right now, because with Flatland, you can't take a year off and expect to, still have your together,
Yeah.
But, there's still a lot of people around here that ride, so anytime that, I want somebody to practice Flatland with, it's not that hard to come across it. But to be honest, it's just, I've been having so much fun riding mini ramp and vert, and it takes a lot of my time to, build the ramps.
Yeah.
I just haven't had the time to put into Flatland that I used to. Oh, yeah, I had those little, by today's standards, really short, skin-tight OP corduroy shorts.
What?
Same thing everybody else wore. I just held on to them a couple of years longer than I should have. Except, we did have a great time in Philadelphia, actually. Me and Jay Miron went street riding late one night in Philadelphia with a bunch of the locals, and Ice Money was one of them. Dude, it was classic, though, because we went riding all night, dude, and he met up with us kind of late, and the whole time he's talking about, gotta go to the art museum, gotta go to the Philly Art Museum, and we're like, okay, it's about 3 in the morning, we're like, okay, let's shut him up, let's go to the art museum. So we get there, and it's this place where they filmed Rocky, where Rocky, ran up the stairs and was all triumphant at the top. That was the art museum. We had to climb up that set of stairs, and we get to the top, and I'm like, yo, Ice, man, we know you rule this place, dude. Show us some stuff. show us a few lines, and he starts riding around all fast and crazy, and then he just looks back at us and darts down those stairs, dude, those gigantic set of stairs. You know, because he's been saying he was in the New Jack City, so I guess he wanted to prove to everybody that was him, and so he's just bouncing down these stairs at just like Mach 10, dude. It was so rad. He gets down to the bottom, and he positions himself up on this like stage thingy, and I guess he's gonna do a 270 drop-in off of it, and everybody's like, yeah, you know, cheering him on. He's way down there, dude, and we look, and he tries to do it, and it was like covered in some kind of mist, and he slips and falls off, totally slaps his head on the ground and his elbow. Like, you could tell it messed him up, you know, and he's starting to regain consciousness, and he's like climbing underneath this stage, and we're like, you know, what's going on? What's he doing? He comes out, he throws this wallet up in the air and rides off, and something flies out of it. He had found a wallet, looked through it, thought it was empty, threw it up in the air. Turns out there were 3 bills in it, a 10, a 20, and a 100. He found $130, dude. He comes running up the stairs. I found some money. And I was like, man, that must be nothing to you, Ice. And he's all, nah, let's go. We're all going to dinner. So it's like 3:30 in the morning by now, and we all ride to this cafe, like 24-hour cafe in downtown Philly. There's like 6 of us by then. Most of the people had left, and he treats us all to dinner. And I'm just like, yo, this is on ice, man. No holds barred. Everybody get what you want, you know? Half of them, you know, he'd found $130. He spent a half of it on us for dinner. He was like, that ain't nothing, but you could see the lump in his throat where he was.
Voila.
Cool. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Todd Fons. In this issue, I'm going to bring you the bar spin tail tap. Basically, what you want to do is hit the ramp with a fair to moderate speed, about the same amount of speed you do for a normal tail tap. You want to have those pretty wired before you get ahead and try these things. And you want to pinch your seat right after you land. That's pretty much the key to the whole trick, is pinching that seat with the knees. Once you have a good grasp on the seat, go ahead and spin those bars. I spin mine counterclockwise so I can get on my brake a little faster. And once you get your bars, get a little control, you can do a teeny wheelie forward and drop it in just like that. That's all there is to it. So go on out there and try it and wear all your safety gear.
everybody shaking hands, wrap themselves around my neck to kill what was left of this man. So many people living here, which one am I supposed to be? I'm not afraid of going insane. My life is just everything. You're not my judge, you're my jury. I'm doing just what I wanna be, and they call it insane. Living your life vicariously, parasite, never know the truth. Sky, squat, ocean's disease, afterlife, new, that second leads. And we will be back.
I'm Melody with VG Components. VG stem, headset lock, and frame clamp. This is the VG seat gut, double seat post clamp, and most importantly, the VG grind disc. For the highest quality in BMX components, VG is it.
Yeah, I was busting at the cupping.
The young boy had fallen in love with his homeroom teacher. He had fallen in love, and it happens every day in schools throughout the city. Throughout the city, she was married, he did learn, and inside he did burn. Deep inside he burned, and he vowed that never again would he open his heart. Open up his heart, and to so that day reminder, he painted her a picture, this painful reminder.
Yes, young man, well, that's where war dress from the costumes from. Hey, this is Wade from Crusher Supply, showing you about our new, well, it's not really new, it's sort of old, but these are the Canadian front brake system. You got your canty studs on there, no problem. And then all you do is you stop the housing at the top of the POTS mod. Then just the wire goes through. You drill a little hole on an angle like that. And the cable comes directly into the center pole. Not like that bully thing that does this. There's nothing to interfere with toe-up nose picks or anything. And it's the smoothest. You're gonna have to run bad brake shoes with this mod though, because they work too good for you. So this was invented by Cecil Irwin Milligan and Darcy Sakuchi and Greg Axford. And we have stolen it for our own use. So you may too. The thing here is just a piece of housing. I run housing from the bottom here to the top of where it stops, just to prevent friction.
Okay.
You put some tri-flow in there and some grease and Teflon line cable.
My name's Edgar Placencia, and sponsored by Jinx Clothing and sponsored by Morales Bicycles, and they're all helping me out a lot. And this is a new Morales bicycle. I just put it together yesterday. It's a really good bike. Right, the new frame's coming out soon. This is the prototype one. He just got powder coated and features a double top tube, extra thick. And the final models are going to have double, like even thicker top tube than that. And everything's going to be thicker on the final models. And it's got elevated chainstays. The back end's super duper short. And so it's real good for skinning. A real good flatland bike.
My name's Sean McKinney. Other people call me the Monster, but that's for different reasons. And we're here to ride at the BS contest because Matt paid my entry fee, so I'm doing pretty good. I feel pretty cool about that. We're looking for my friend Day all night last night. Couldn't find him. He was sleeping here in the parking lot when we left, and we're just gonna ride. And I ride pro class. Last year I was pretty excited. I got the end of the year title, the belt, the heavyweight belt, kind of like a wrestling belt, you know. It's pretty cool. That's my biggest accomplishment in freestyle, besides just having a good time. And I'm 22. Hopefully I'll be riding until I'm about 42. And when I have kids, I'll still probably ride with them. Broke my elbow a little while ago, so it kind of bothers me, but oh well, it's just the way it is. I'm riding for Zimbabwe Clothing to make some really cool stuff. There went one of my best buddies, Edgar Placencia. This company in Germany sent me some bike parts, KHE. I would have never known how to get their parts because I don't have a credit card, so they sent me like this really good stem right here. Nobody makes one like it, and it's just really great. I love it. And
What do you think about the contest being out here?
there are no contests in California, but
This BS contest is good.
this BS contest has been fun so far, and it's going to be even funner. Besides that, the ground area isn't the greatest.
So, like, you and Edgar are beating against each other, right?
Me, Edgar, and Dave, we all ride together. Dave Smith, we ride together, and yep, we get to compete against each other.
Yeah.
Riding's pretty much underground, you know. It's like Flatland, you know, just last year they started having a lot of Flatland contests. They didn't have any before that, like not a lot. And so we are what's called Flatland fugitive. We only ride ground, and that's it.
I don't know about these slow flips.
Oh, shit.
Where you with yourself.
So Eddie, what's going on with you and GT? Making some videos for them and stuff?
Yep. They're doing a TV show called Gearhead, and it's just about all kinds of different bike riding. And I'm shooting it.
Cool.
This is Kent with 20-Inch Video Magazine. I just want to thank you all for checking out the premiere issue of 20-Inch Video Magazine. Issue number 2 will be available May 24th. If you're interested in seeing some of your own home footage or something that you've filmed in the video magazine, please feel free to send it in. We'll check it out. We'll probably put the cream of the crop in. The address to send it to is 3007 South Claude Court, Denver, Colorado 80210.